My mama passed away when I was 4 years old. Life tried to break me. Grew up with a mentally abusive stepmama. Life tried to break me. I used to get bullied, y'all. And I remember running, trying to get away from the bullies, saying to myself, they can't catch me. I can't let them catch me. But they caught me, picked me up, body slammed me, boom! Punched me in the stomach, drug me to a swimming pool, held me up under the water. I'm fighting. I just knew I was about to die. Then at the last second, they pulled me up. I was just trying to catch my breath, y'all. From that I draw on my will. From that I draw on my passion. From that I draw on my desire. I'm looking at you right now and you wanna quit. I'm looking at you right now and you wanna give up. I'm looking at you right now and you trying to throw in the towel. What's your story like? What can you draw from? See, we all have a story. Something that we can dig and turn into our why and turn into our purpose and turn into our reason. Cause it's the will. It's the passion that separates the winners from the losers. It's the will. It's the passion that separates the real from the fake. I need you to figure out what your reason is. I need you to figure out what your why is. And I need you to keep pushing. And I need you to keep digging. And I need you to keep driving. Because our internal GPS is set to the destination of the next level. And we're gonna arrive in style. But you gotta have the will. You gotta have the passion. I like when Dr. Eric Thomas says, hey, I got average skill, but phenomenal will. What story can you draw from? Cause that little boy that lost his mom when he was 4 years old, that little boy who grew up with a mentally abusive stepmom, that little boy who got bullied and battered and broken and beat down, uses his stories as fuel to pull out the will, as fuel to pull out the power, as fuel to pull out the passion that drives him to greatness. What's your will like? What's your passion like? What's your desire like? Draw from your stories, make them your reason, make them your why to keep going and keep going and keep going and never quit and never give up. You were born with the internal strength to power through any obstacles you ever face. So never erase the adversity, never erase the pitfalls, the setbacks, the failures, but use them as the fuel that you can pull from. And whether it's you versus yourself or you versus them, you are totally equipped with the will. You are totally equipped with the passion to keep fighting and never, ever, ever let life bully you into submission. This is a great day to win. A recent search of the good Dr. Google informed me that personal power is the ability to stand on your own 2 feet with a smile on your face in the middle of a universe, in the middle of a world that contains a million ways to crush you. See, everything is mental, and thus, you gotta block out the noise of yourself. You gotta block out the noise of the doubters, of the haters, of the naysayers. Because you have a power within yourself. Let's call it an untapped resource. Sometimes this requires you to dig a little deeper. Sometimes this requires you to dig a lot deeper. Never forget, you got the personal power. See, when you know yourself, you're empowered. When you accept yourself, you're invincible. But the problem is, you keep allowing outside influences to negatively influence you on the inside, and the way that you feel on the inside directly influences the results that show up on the outside. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You have a lot more power, and I need you to embrace it. Reclaim your personal power, and don't you dare shrink down to their level. Make them rise up to yours. You You are the superhero of your own story. And in your movie, you have to find a way to overcome the bullies of life. You have to find a way to overcome the villains of life. You have to find a way to overcome the trials and tribulations of life. You have to find a way to overcome the adversities of life. But it's not over until you win. And just like with any good movie, the superhero always finds a way to emerge victorious. You're not a victim, you're a victor. Personal power is running through your veins. Personal power is running through your spirit. Personal power is running through your heart. Personal power is running through your soul. Personal power lives in you. And just like electricity, you just gotta let that energy flow. All of your go through planted the seeds for you to grow through. You just gotta know that nobody owes you but you. Personal power. That personal power lives in you. I just need you to tap into your wildest dreams of being great. Tap into your personal power. This is a great day to win. They will try to test you, but they fail to realize there's not 1 ounce of give up in your spirit. There's not 1 ounce of give up in your heart. There's not 1 ounce of give up in your soul. There's not 1 ounce of give up in your body. Baker Mayfield said, I woke up dangerous. But most people wake up aimless with no sense of direction. But not you. You wake up every morning on fire, ready to crush your day, ready to crush excuses, ready to dominate in your lane, ready to execute your goals. You know life is coming. You know life is trying to sucker punch you. You know life wants to break you. You know life wants to beat you down. But instead of frown, you just smile. Because you know there's not 1 ounce of give up in your soul. So you stand tall in the face of it all. Wipe the sweat from your brow. And keep grinding because you will not be broken. You will not be moved. Like that tree that's planted by the water, you will not be moved. So you just hitting your stride, just getting into the groove. They thought they could break you, but there's not 1 ounce of give up in your body. And therefore, you keep running your race until you emerge victorious. And you understand that there will be moments when you want to throw in the towel. And that's when you tap into your inner greatness and go the extra mile. So every mile marker, you celebrate the small wins, because you understand that them small wins lead to the big wins, lead to the gold balls, lead to the trophies, lead to the rings, lead to the riches, lead to the spoils, and you will never, ever, ever allow one mere mortal to foil your plans of achieving next level success. So when it gets hard, you giggle. When it gets tough, you laugh. Because you know the path to victory is paved with obstacles. It's paved with roadblocks. It's paved with uncertainties. But one thing is certain. Your heart doesn't pump Kool-Aid. One thing that is certain, there is not 1 ounce of give up in your soul. There's not 1 ounce of give up in your heart. And so you keep fighting until the very end. This is a great day to win. Just when it gets hard, just when it gets tough, just when you want to quit, I want you to understand, it's not over until you win. Champions don't show up to get everything they want. They show up to give everything they have. And what they have is a passion to never give up. What they have is a will to never give up. What they have is a desire to never give up. See, what I need you to do is live up to the expectations that were set before you were born. See, even as an embryo, your mama knew you would be great. Your daddy knew you would be great. But the problem is, you stop believing it. So this is the moment you take back your birthright and you get up and fight. You get up and give every ounce of your being. Take your power back and start believing in you. Because you have everything that you need inside. And I don't care how many times you trip. I don't care how many times you fall. I don't care how many times you stumble. It's not over until you win. But you gotta believe it. See, winners are not people who never fail. Winners are people who never quit when they fail. So what, you had a bad day? So what, you going through a rough patch? The champion in you will snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, but only if you believe in your heart of hearts and you rid yourself of that negative self-talk that tells you you can't do it, and you move in those positive affirmations. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I got this. I am somebody, and it's not over until I win. You have to believe in you. This is your time to shine. And all it takes is a little bit of heart. All it takes is a little bit of passion. All it takes is a little bit of grind. And you will find the champion that lives in you. Dig deep. They say some people want it to happen. Some people wish it would happen. But champions like you, they get up off their butt and make it happen. This is a great day to win. You are your own biggest project, meaning you wake up every day trying to become the best version of yourself. It can be difficult at times, because your adversity is teaching. Your setbacks are teaching. Your failures are teaching. I just hope you're taking notes, because the journey to the next level starts with one single step. And there will be pitfalls, there will be roadblocks, there will be things that will try to stop you. The great Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. But by all means, keep improving. By all means, give every ounce of your heart, your soul, and being to keep proving the doubters, the haters, and naysayers wrong. Let me ask you a question. Why are you okay just fitting in when you were born to stand out? This is your life. So why are you okay settling for mediocre? Why are you okay settling for average? Why are you okay settling for common? Why are you okay settling for ordinary? I need you to go ahead and give that little bit of extra. Because champions like you, because winners like you, because diamonds like you were born to be extraordinary. We're born to be phenomenal. We're born to be spectacular. It's your God-given right. It's in your DNA. So what, you had a setback? So what, you didn't make the team? So what, they didn't choose you? So what, you didn't get that job promotion? that should light a fire in you, that sparks emotion, that plants seeds that get you in motion to commit, and have a never give up mentality and a devotion to greatness. And that greatness should lead you on a trail. That greatness should lead you on a trek. That greatness should lead you on a path to becoming the best version of yourself. You are an unbreakable force. No one can stop your momentum. So before you take your very last breath, you give every ounce of your soul to become the best version of yourself. This is a great day to win. Believe in you. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You think you can't, but yes, you can too. The power of the mind is one of the most untapped resources in existence. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can't or whether you think you can, you are probably right. See, the three most important words you can say to yourself are yes, I can. When everyone says you can't, determination says you can. When everyone says you can't, resiliency says yes, I can. When everyone says you can't, your heart, your will, your passion says yes, I can. But I need you to believe it in your heart of hearts. I need you to believe it in your mental. So can you power through one more set? Yes. Can you power through one more rep? Yes. Can you power through that long day? Yes. Can you power through that adversity? Yes. Can you power through them setbacks? Yes. Can you power through your failures? Yes. Can you power through that bad relationship and overcome and come out smelling like roses on the other side? Yes, you can. Never allow someone's perception of you to become your reality. Matter of fact, I need you to do it for the people that want to see you fail. I need you to do it for the people that want to see you lose. I need you to do it for the people that want to see you quit. I need you to do it for the people that want to see you give up. See, in order for you to live up to the expectations that life, that the universe have set for you, you have to make a mental shift. You have to make a mental change. You have to adjust the way you're thinking. Because right now you're suffering from a severe case of stinking thinking. That's what the late great Zig Ziglar would say. And right now I'm telling you to your face, yes you can. I need you to say it with me. Yes I can. Yes I will. See, until you switch the way you think, you will always shrink and you will always sink into the land of the lost. But you, yes you were born to be spectacular. You were born to be phenomenal. You were born to perform at a high level. You have so much more to give. You have so much untapped potential. And for you to achieve your monumental greatness, you have to get out of your own head. You have to get them out of your head. And you have to believe that you can achieve for you to receive the blessings that the universe have in store for you. This is a great day to win. I know you don't feel like doing it, but do it anyway. It's you versus you. And the next level awaits. It's on you. You must take the first step. See, faith without works is dead. So I need you to take action right now. See, action is the foundational key to all success. And when you take action today, you put yourself in a position to be blessed tomorrow. I know they not doing nothing right now, but what they do ain't got nothing to do with you. Get your butt up off the couch. Get your butt up out the kitchen. Get your butt up out to the house and go do something right now to put yourself in a position to win tomorrow. See, greatness cannot be borrowed. Personal power is the ability to take action even when you don't feel like it. Personal power is the ability to do things that they won't do today so you can wake up and live the life that you want to live tomorrow. So that's why you are in that gym putting in all those hours. That's why you're studying so hard for your tests. That's why you in there shooting all those jump shots. That's why you giving every ounce of your being, every ounce of your soul. When they won't, when they don't, that's when you do. Every change begins with a vision and a decision to take action. See, massive gratification, massive satisfaction comes when you win that internal conflict with yourself and you do what you didn't feel like doing. Oh, you feel so great after you get it done. You pat yourself on the back, and that's what we call celebrating a small win. See, it's a series of small wins that taking action leads to, that ultimately you win the championship. Ultimately, you achieve your major goal. Ultimately, you win in your game of life, and it all comes from taking action right now. So I need you to dream big. I need you to set goals, and I need you to take action. I need you to execute. See, what ain't taking breaks? You keep taking action, and ultimately, the day will come when your future self, the future you, is residing, is living in the lap of luxury, because you put in all the work, you put in all the time, you put in all the effort, you put in all the blood, you put in all the sweat, you put in all the tears. All that sweat equity is paying off, and like compound interest, you do a little bit today, you do a little bit more tomorrow, you do a little bit more the day after, and keep doing a little bit more, and before you know it, boom, you arrive at your destination of next level. Take action today. This is a great day to win. I heard a wise man say, stop worrying about how it's going to happen and start believing that it will. See, self-doubt is undoubtedly a major reason why most people are not achieving and receiving the blessings that are inherently theirs. See, if you fail to water the seed, it never bears fruit. And you were put on this earth to produce at a high level and share your God-given gift with the world. You just have to get out of your own head. You just have to get out of your own way. In other words, you gotta believe. You got what they don't, they try but you won't. Change starts with you though, self-assessing, you know your mental game is out of whack. It's been like that since way back. Doubter said you couldn't win, you really gonna let that sink in? Fake news, kill that. Self-esteem, rebuild that. Passion cup, refill that. Greatest you, gotta will that. Transformation in progress, you finally trusted the process, and now you grind like you're obsessed. You're trying to win every contest. You took the game and you ran with it. You found your gift, now you're staying with it. Woo. You took your pattern, made a plan with it. You heard my voice and I kept saying, build your brand with it.
Steady screaming that your goals are achievable.
I'm steady screaming that your goals are achievable. If you believe it, you can achieve it, bro. You can achieve it, sis. But you gotta believe in you. You gotta believe in you and execute a game plan and block out all the noise from the doubters and the naysayers. See, everything that you need to achieve was built in at birth. You just have to remember that and never doubt your self-worth. You're a special, unique individual, and you were placed on this earth for us to watch your flowers of greatness rise from the dirt and blossom. Success is yours for the taking. You just gotta be patient enough to let your cake keep baking and mentally strong enough to block out all the haters. Setbacks, push through, they don't know what you've been through. Life attempted to break you, you're never broken out of great you. It's gassed up in grind mode, future bright and shine mode, rising up in climb mode, made a change, refine mode. Yeah, you took the game and you ran with it. You found your gift and now you're staying with it. You took your pad and made a plan with it. You heard my voice and I kept saying, build your brand with it.
Steady screaming at your goals.
I'm steady screaming at the top of my lungs. I need you to write it down. I need you to create a plan. I need you to take action. And I need you to execute. Your life is in your own hands. You were put on God's green earth to be the best version of yourself. So they will try to break you, but you are an unbreakable force. You have every right to stake your claim on your life's inheritance. It just requires you to give more than you've ever given. And once you do, the day will come when you find that you are living more than you've ever been living in your entire life. All the struggle, all the stress, all the strife. Give you the resiliency to persevere, power through and crush it. And any turbulence in your friendly skies, you rise above it. And it's all because you made the choice to exercise your self-discipline muscle. You made the choice to show the world you not only have heart, but you also have the hustle. You made the choice to not concede when life sucker punched you when y'all had that tussle. You made the choice to emerge from the field of the lost and sprout out like a Brussels. If you never hear anything I say, you hear me loud and clear. No matter what they say, your goals are achievable. This is a great day to win. The champion in you does live, but at times can be overshadowed by fear, self-doubt, laziness, or fatigue. Be it physical or mental, these factors can be detrimental. If your goal is to achieve record-breaking and monumental levels of success, I heard a great voice say, we're all created equal, but some work harder in the preseason, some work harder in the off-season, some work harder in the classroom, some work harder in the weight room, some work harder on their business plan, some work harder than most even in a shorter span of time, some work harder on their mental focus, some work harder just to make sure that the people who don't take notice and truly understand that no matter how hard they may think they are working, they will never ever work harder than them. And the grim reality is that most people are not masters. Most people don't run faster simply because they would rather be a party crasher, because it's far more easy to take it easy. But please believe me, to the victor goes the spoils, and true champions never leave the kitchen just because the water starts to boil. Meaning, they never run from the heat of the moment because they realize that it's their moment and they make the choice to own it. They live for the challenges that force their heart rate to increase because they feel if their competition is you, they either win or they must be deceased. Because giving up is not an option, and losing is not in their DNA. See, the anatomy of a champion starts in the heart, and it's the will, the passion, the grit, and desire that sets them apart. That boo-boo, boo-boo is distinct and in sync with those that are cut from the same cloth, that only accept victory and learn from any perceived loss, setback, or failure. If you don't have the heart of a champion, they can smell you from a mile away and sense that you're weak and attack you like a tiger. They're wired for success and will give every ounce of their being until they retire or expire, because on their inside burns a fire that is continuously ignited by their desire to hunt for greatness. You know the saying, true champions, and you never underestimate their heart. But don't sleep on their effort, because they hustle like they're always losing. If given a choice, they're always choosing to give more than the next. And that's why the sweat is in excess and they earn the right to flex, because they will run through a brick wall just to prove that they are the best, because they understand that you need the heart and the hustle from the beginning to the end. The heart and the hustle to push through and win. The heart and the hustle to realize your goals are achievable. The heart and the hustle to make the unbelievable believable. The impossible is possible when you combine the heart with the hustle. You put yourself in position to be unstoppable, blessed and highly favored, because you made the choice to make giving every ounce of your being your newly selected major. And you're never minor in whining, but you mastered the art of grinding, and the pressure of your dark days transformed you into a diamond that's now shining. And the timing was impeccable for you to sprout like a Brussels. And your favorite two words are give more, because you understand that to truly be great, it not only takes the heart, it also requires massive amounts of hustle. This is a great day to win. The late great Zig Ziglar said, "You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with the seeds of greatness." Do you believe that in your heart of hearts? Because I do. The next level awaits. But first and foremost, you gotta believe in you. You have to understand that you were born with a gift to share with this world. But right now, I sense that the negative self-talk is dominating in your mental space. I sense that the negative self-talk is dominating in your mental realm. I sense that the negative self-talk is dominating your inner being. But what you fail to realize is you have the power to change your mindset and flip that negative into a positive and boot those negative demons out of your mental. You have something special in you. Greatness is inside of you. So what I need you to do is surround yourself with dreamers. Surround yourself with the doers. Surround yourself with the believers. Surround yourself with the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see the greatness within you. The legendary Les Brown said, greatness is within you, and it's your responsibility to manifest that greatness and bring it to life. So what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, sis? The time is now. Your time is now. Can't you see? You were meant for greatness. You were born to be phenomenal. You were made to be spectacular. And everything that you need to go to that next level is already deep inside of you. It's lying dormant. You have to bring it to life. You have to grant permission for that inner volcano to erupt. Boom! This is your life. This is your time. And you hot like that lava. You on fire, but you gotta believe it. You gotta make it come to life. You gotta bring it into fruition. You were endowed with the seeds of greatness. Greatness is within you, but do you believe it? Greatness is within you, but do you receive it? Greatness is within you, but will you take the necessary action steps to achieve it? I heard a wise man say, why hide your talent in a closet of complacency when you have greatness within? This is a great day to win. While they taking breaks, you keep taking action. Because you understand that to go to another level, it requires you to give every ounce of your being, every ounce of your soul. You must be committed to giving everything that you got. See, the next level awaits, but it's reserved for those who put in the time. It's reserved for those who put in the effort. It's reserved for those who put in the sweat equity. See, it's the rhythm and the melody that gets you in your groove. And once you find your groove, that's what gives you the strength to push through and power through any obstacle that life might throw your way. See, they play the game, but you live the game. You are the game. You become one with the game. See, they're thinking about the present, but you're thinking about the Hall of Fame. See, the great Dr. Eric Thomas says, you may come from privilege. You may have more than I have, but you will not outwork me. And that has to be your mindset right now. Never outworked. If they do 10, you do 15. If they do 20, you do 25. See, the great Bill Parcells said, that's why you lift all those weights. In the same token, that's why you take all those classes. That's why you're doing all that studying. That's why you keep exercising on a daily basis, because you have a goal. And sometimes the competition is not them. Sometimes the competition is you. And that's an internal daily battle to get up and do more. And so sometimes you ain't gonna feel like getting up. And that's when I tell you to get up anyway. Get up and do more, because you will never be outworked. And it has to be your mindset if you're trying to lose weight. It has to be your mindset if you're trying to get straight A's. That has to be your mindset if you're trying to go to the league. That has to be your mindset if you're trying to get that six pack, because it ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen by yourself. So you gotta keep going, even when you wanna quit, because you will never, ever, ever be outworked. And that's the mindset of a champion. That's the mindset of a winner. That's the mindset of somebody going to the next level. And that is not the mindset of those that are losing. But it is the reason why you're choosing to keep working and keep working and keep grinding and give more than you've ever given before. See, what the future has in store for you is the gift of greatness. But that requires you to give everything you got. And that requires you to go just a little bit harder than the next man, just a little bit harder than the next woman. Keep fighting, keep pushing, keep climbing, keep growing, and never, ever, ever be outworked. This is a great day.